Okay, what's going on, traders? It's me. I'm back, the man, the myth, the professor. Here we go, man. We 2 for 2. We got week 2 going. We're gonna really just do a quick recap of what my week was like. You know how everything went. And again, it's just gonna be talking about my top 3 trades and the biggest loss I had in the week, and then just what the weekly record was in that regard, man. So anyhow. If you like the content, of course, hey, smash that like button and subscribe. Before we get going, I got 2 homeboys I want to shout out. My boy CP, it's his birthday, and my boy Frank, it's his birthday as well. Happy birthday to you fellas, man. Enjoy your week and weekend and all of that type of stuff. So let's go ahead, man. Let's get into it. Or I guess I should say the other disclaimer. Of course, I am not a financial advisor. This is a recap show, just going over the things that I traded. So please don't take this advice as to what you should be doing. All right, good. I said that. I got it out of the way. All right, here we go, man. Let's look at it. So this week I traded. I think it was only 5 trades. It was a short week. So, it being a short week, that also complicates things. But it's still all good, man. I had a good week. I can't complain about anything. I'd be wrong to complain if I can get this to work. That'd be nice. There we go. Okay, so here we go. February 16th through the 19th is what we're looking at. All right, here we go. The first one that we're going to talk about is Lode, L-O-D-E. This is it on the 15-minute. Let me see where I got in. I entered this. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I remember this now. Man, this one I caught off the remember I said this last week. I hate taking trades in the first 5 minutes. So this one, I had a line here at 760 because of these 1, 2, 3 wicks. Price came here 3 times, man, and it bounced every time. So I said, I'm willing to test this. I hated that it happened right off the open. Okay, so literally I get in within the first 2 minutes, I think. Well, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes. And it came in right here, and literally I was in this trade 2 minutes, and I'm so glad that I just took my 3% on this one. I always get a little squirrely on the first a trade in the first 5 minutes, because if this thing don't touch and just bounce, then I'm not certain what it's. I just get squirrely, so I get out. I just take 3% and I dip, and so that's exactly what I did. So I got in at 762. And out at 785. So I was, hey, I'll take it, man. And it happened fast. Now, it did drop through here, as we can see, but it did bounce back up and got a little strong. But it was a little nerve-wracking for me personally. Okay, so that was one of the top 3 trades that I had this last week. Okay, so that was one of them. Okay, yeah, it was a little delay. All right, cool. So that was one of them. The next one that we are going to talk about, we shall see. What is it? Oh, yeah, DOGZ. I actually traded this one twice. I got both of them in. I entered the first time from 350, of course, 370. And the second time I entered from 301 to 309. Real quick on the second one. But anyhow, let's go ahead and look at it. We see the pitchforks. We got them laid out, okay? What are my favorite lines? I love playing the median and the bottom green line. Those are my bottom green line is my favorite play when it comes to pitchforks. Okay, but anyhow, I digress, and let's jump into the 1 minute. So the first time, look off of the bottom green line. What have we here, right? And so I took advantage of this opportunity. It came right into 350. It dipped through the line, which is what I love, and then it ran back to VWAP, which was even better. But I just got what I wanted, which was back to this first, the 10 MA on the 1 minute time frame. So as soon as it touched that in the 70s, I got out of Dodge. And that is what, 350 to 3, that's 20 cents. That's just above, about 4 or 5 cent play, 4 or 5% play. So yeah, that's hey, thumbs up in my book. Then the second time is when it came down here to $3, and this was quick. This was a 3 minute play. I was only looking for 3% because it was once they start to show weakness, and when you get later into the day, you really want to be very quick, in my opinion, with these trades, because you don't want to get caught in the dip, okay? And so anyhow, it came here, boom, I got in at $3, showed it at 309, job is done. We shook hands. I was very happy. That's a quick 3%, and we move on with the day, okay? And so That was a good, trade in my book. Why was it a good trade? Because it was a profitable trade. Okay, that's what it's all about. We here to profit, man, and some people like to sit around and swing for the fences every time. I just like to hit singles, I just got a high on base percentage. That's all I'm looking for. Because a high on base percentage means I got a high profit percentage. Okay. All right. The last one we're gonna talk about in regards to the top three trades is MYT, I believe. Let me see here. MYT. Yep. MYT. Where did I get in on this? Entered at 492. Okay. So, I see it right here. So again, I always throw my pitchforks on it. That was one of the adaptions that I told you guys about for those of you that have been with me for a while. But anyhow, it opened up. It looked like it was trying to be strong, and then of course started selling off. And so I took a great opportunity to play this off again. The second green line, one of my favorite plays. So let's go look at this on a 1 minute time frame. Was it this one? Yes, this is here. It's when it came in right here. Okay, it pulls in, hits 492, I think I have my order, but yeah, at 492. Okay, came in, broke the $5 mark. It's kind of like a whole dollar play that pierced through, and then of course it came back and it ran to about, I don't know, 520, but I sold it at 510. That was all that mattered to me, is that I got out where I needed to. So what was that? 492.02, just shy of 20 cents, 18 cents. And again, that's just actually with a stock at that price that is 3%. So that's another quick, 3% win. I'm happy with that. I'll take that single and just add it to the pot. When you keep taking singles and adding them to the pot, man, before you know it, you got a lot in that pot. Okay, all right. Now the loser, the thumbs down loser of the week. I actually only lost one trade this week. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and switch back. It's going to be JFU. JFU. Right. So JFU comes down. I played this right off the open. No, it wasn't at the open. I don't know. I played it in here though. There we go. It was in the second candle. I played it at the whole dollar mark. And there was reason for me to believe this was going to hold. What I did, I'll tell you what I did wrong after we talk about it. So here we go. Here's the candle. I put the line here on the $3 mark. I got in at 303. This thing came in, and whenever I'm in on the candle that I get in on, I pick locations that, in my opinion, should bounce, or it should look like this immediately. Okay, where it got, see how it kind of sideways, but it still never dipped below. So whenever I get in on the candle and it dips down, I like that. But this candle, I don't like. I want what you see here is what I wanted to happen up here, because it lets me know that I'm in a pretty good favorable position, that I have odds to win on this particular play. So this one came here and then it dipped down. And so I was like, oh, all right, as soon as that happens, I have made my bed and said, okay, to me, this is a loser. Now I'm just trying to get out at the best price. But sometimes I get greedy on that best price. I'm going to look at you in the face and say it again. Sometimes I get greedy on that best exit. I should have just said, get me out at $3. Anything $3, $3.01 from an entry of 303. Perfect. But because I wanted to be out right where I would have been break even at 303, it came to 301, I think, and then it dropped to 293. It dropped down even below the 293. Let's go ahead and look at it again. But yeah, it came maybe to 92-ish, and because it didn't do it, I had to play to get out, and unfortunately, I just didn't do myself any favors, man. So I took basically a 3% loss on this particular trade. So I was unhappy about that. JFU, I'm not appreciative. Now, what did I do wrong outside of not trusting myself and getting out when I knew I should have? I'll show you what I did wrong. Okay, instead of saying, okay, cool, just cut your losses and put the median line. Look, the median line play. Look, wick 1, wick 2, right here. Price already bounced from this area. I got in up here. It didn't work because I was playing a whole dollar play, which is fine. I took a shot. Nothing wrong with that. But what I didn't do, what bothers me, is I should have, went on ahead and put the median line play in. Now look, let's see what happens if I were to put that in immediately instead of waiting around and whining about taking the loss. Let's go ahead and look at this again on the 1 minute time frame. Look, it came right here to the median line, 280. Look at this, man. This thing went from here and it bounced to 3. That's a 20-cent run. Man, that's a great trade. So I'm mad at myself because I just should have trusted my gut and did what I had to do. And this is I share all this stuff so you guys can see this is the ebb and flow of trading, man, and it's always a process. It's always a process. No one's perfect at this. And you're dealing. I'm not an AI trader. I'm doing this, so I got human emotions and thoughts and feelings, all that stuff. And so sometimes we make mistakes. But overall, my week, I think I had it here if I recall correctly. But let me just double check. What was the week? Still a good week overall. Okay, there we go. So my week, I was 4-1. I was 4-1 overall on the week. Cool for me. And overall, I grew my account by just under like 2.8 or something like that percent. So I'll take it. I'll add that up. I mean, I'm having a wonderful February all in all. So you just keep taking those singles and just adding it to the pot, man. And before you know it, you blink and you're like, whoa, I stacked this pretty tall. You know what I mean? And that's why we here. Okay. So I love day trading penny stocks, man. I know the crypto world is blowing up. Hopefully you guys are into crypto. I do that as well. But my bread and butter is day trading penny stocks. I absolutely love it. It's a great opportunity. And yeah, I just wanted to share what my week was like, man. So anyhow, you guys enjoy. We got another week coming up. I'll be looking forward to it. It's Saturday today when I'm making this video. Saturday, the 20th. And I was working outside all day. I'm just kind of on hangout mode now. But you guys enjoy. We'll catch you guys next week. See you later.